SOD.
It was like a
Smoking on that
dream.
Smoking on
coolie
that
pack.
Lizzie baby. Rest in peace, bozo.
Will Charles even
And
live
we're
that long? I
Trash.
mean, he's as
We
old
got
as she
no
was, wasn't he? Like,
we got no mercy for colonizers in this bitch. That's one down, a lot to go, all right? How many we got until the one that they don't like is king? How many more we got until then? Because that's the one I want.
It's gonna go all the way down to Viscount, and then I don't know what else. Earl then Viscount. I had a, I did like a deep dive on the title after.
Yeah, I want to know who is
What are
who
these
how many people
titles?
we got off for that shit to happen. We on yet? We
yes,
doing
we
this?
are.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Hello
We live?
everybody. How's it going? Interesting. Yeah, all right. So welcome to Goons and Goblins, right? So we were off last week and that's cool. And in the meantime, all my D&D knowledge has left me. So this is going to be a very interesting day of gaming. Uh as I feel ill-equipped, which is usually when I do my best work. Um so let's we'll do a quick recap, and as you can see, as many of the crew as we could get is here today. Obviously Galloway is going to be gone for quite some time. She won't be joining us, but she will be here in spirit always, as anybody who steps up to the party will always be able to get these hands. Plus Braun Strowman's back in WWE, so it's a lot of stuff going on that feeds into this, right?
What? What?
All these things, because we're a fan of many things on this channel. I can say that, right? Yeah. Okay. All
Don't
right.
forget
Cool.
to like and subscribe.
On this channel, you can forget to like and subscribe. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be here anyway. But is that a different look? All right. So last time we were playing, got to Comorta finally. That happened. It was a long, long, long time in the making, but we finally got here, and it was like a tale of two stories for the most part. In the session, we had the wine tasting crew going over to the fancy part of Comorta to try out the best wine in the world, and and having a good time meeting with the Starosta for the first time that of this place, while a very cautious Navi was sitting in the cart so he didn't disintegrate people walking through the town. So him and Deez landed way outside of the town to see what would happen. When they saw a very interesting looking cart pulling into the city, being driven by some dragonborns and some, I mean, kind of like markless cloaks, just like indiscriminate kind of stuff. But it wasn't until Eep, doing his scouting duty, came back with the panic message that Jiraz was in the cart. So Deez decided to run into the town and kind of do a little investigating on the house that they were in. Some bad stealth checks involved in it got her pretty quickly captured by a very, very big cloaked figure in a with a half brass dragonborn face and a half human face as she was taken. The party eventually converged with them being drunk of sorts. Some mostly just James. Just being fucked up. Converted and stormed the house to find their friend. What they did meet when they went into the house was a tunnel leading, a narrow tunnel leading. Noticing that underground they were way more heated underground, so you can see visibly sweating. Uh, they followed through this tunnel, walking for a very long time through this very narrow tunnel. Coming on the other side, and their first look into the room was Jaraz standing over a tied up Deez, holding a syringe in his hand, about to stab down at her. You guys enter the room with a command from Navi that I believe says stop, which he totally did. Turns around, looked the group in the eyes, and said, "Who are you?" Now, we would be picking up right there, but we kind of have to rewind. There has to be a little bit of retcons going on, being that Papa was not here last time, so we couldn't mention the fact that Leviticus is not waking up, currently asleep, not up anymore. So he is not with the group at the moment. Also, Papo, you said your character is a mercenary. Current active mercenary is what you're going with? Awesome.
Yeah, since he's a part of the mercenaries that are in Komodo right now.
Great. Awesome. Cool. Okay, then we'll get to you in a second. We will pick up back in the spot. Um, right at that moment, he looks at you and he says, "Who are you?" And we're in the scene.
What do you mean? Who am I? It's me. It's Navi.
I don't know if that's supposed to mean something to me, but it doesn't. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Let's not put inside check.
You can insight check if you want. You absolutely can.
We'll see that thing. 12.
Hard to read. Get my dice out. And I still have to open up some tabs. We're disorganized today. Okay. Do some stuff like that. Fair, so am I.
Am I current? Where am
You're gonna be with the group here.
I?
We're
Okay,
just gonna we're
I
just gonna
figured.
slam you in the group because if you were to start coming in at this point, you would never catch up. You would just not play, and that happens, but hopefully not today. So yeah, we still have Navi off camera, as he is possibly dealing with some stuff. But and the scene is very much his.
I am back.
I respect that you're back, but are you sure?
Yes. Sorry, my bad.
Not worry about it. It is what it is. Always gotta do it. Yeah, you're back. Are you not gonna be on camera for a bit?
God damn it. Yeah, it's still tweaking. I'm still working on it.
Oh, okay. So you just want to go?
Oh,
Movie reactions coming. I swear it is. All right, so I see the couch. I see them. I'm just like, this is too perfect. You guys should start a reaction channel, by the way, with that setup. It's just the way it is.
I know.
I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you that this is the way. Yeah. So
So
yeah, yeah.
Doesn't remember me. What's the last thing? What are you doing here?
Uh, let's see.
Z doesn't know who you.
You're not in position to ask any questions here. You think you could just barge in and stop my trail, my wave of discovery? And he starts talking random stuff. By the way he's sounding sounds nothing like you remember him at all. Like just his cadence and his matter of speech doesn't click at all with you. Uh, you must be with this one here, as he like points over to D. He's like trying to step in the way of innovation and setting sails to a grander tomorrow. Give me an insight check, Navi, with advantage.
He's like
30-20.
For someone who doesn't know you, he sure is referencing the water and boats quite often in what he's saying. Uh,
So, what do you remember of the water?
uh, not where I thought you were gonna go with that. Okay. And he just responds, what? What do you mean the water? What are you talking about? Give me another insight check.
Advantage?
No, no. You blew that one.
18.
Um, you could tell from just the immediate retraction. He's not trying to say this out loud in the middle of it, but there's more to what he's saying than you're getting.
I will.
Yeah.
I will cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. So you are going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Yep.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Fuck me.
sorry.
Yes,
what?
sir.
Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
15.
7.
Uh,
Wait, what?
Give this man some handles.
I just burst through the.
I got a 9. So who got the highest? James.
Oh boy, that's not good. Okay. Okay. I don't think I got everybody's initiative. Well, I know Papa isn't rolling, but
I got
yeah, yeah, I was waiting for Harold. Okay. This is gonna be funny. Okay. So let me describe to you the room you're in at the moment. Okay. So you're in the middle of a mostly like stone room. It's still very hot, as you could tell. You're below floor level at this point. There's a lot of digging supplies around in this room, like shovels and picks and things of that sort. You could tell this is more of a place for like expeditions or kinds of like archaeological digs, quote unquote. Like is probably the best way you put it, like that kind of equipment that would be in here. Um, other than other than Jiraz and D's that you see here, you're gonna you're gonna see there are like blankets draped on the floor with like these sort of kind of more equipment under it, and also like crates and stuff like that that they have in the middle of it. Uh, as soon as you go to cast your spell, because something that I always try to have you keep in mind is that there are components to casting a spell, so it is easily identifiable if somebody was to see you cast something. Um, as soon as you go to cast your spell, you get your spell off. Don't get it twisted. But immediately we get into a surprise round for the opposition. For as soon as you cast your spell, it triggers them to attack, and you're not aware of their presence. Just taking your passives into account, you do not outdo their stealth of sorts. So they will get the drop on you for this turn. Um, as like some as a like a dragonborn kind of pops out of the crate, like like an arrow, and they roll. Um, because it's surprise round, we actually haven't done surprise yet in this campaign. But just to acknowledge it, because nobody was aware of the opposition here, they're gonna get a whole round of combat on their own, and then we're gonna fall into initiative order. Um, so yeah. Uh, yeah. So you see this one guy coming from the crate. As it has slits, so it's easy to just see things in the middle, like of what's going on. He pops out with a short bow and immediately shoots at Navi after seeing him cast his spell. Uh, he misses. It's just a straight up 7 to hit. He probably got like too excited coming up. Oh shit! And kind of went as like this like Looney Tunes looking kind of out of the bush sort of thing using their environment. Someone pops up from the blanket. Like people are around and stuff. Um Overall there are only 3 people in here. Like it's not even a lot. Like you look around, you're just like what did they expect to do? As like 2 more people kind of just is circulating the 4 corners of the room. I will say like the exit of the room, there are 2 staircases on each side of the like right hand corner of the room that go up and out into a single exit. Um so like you 2 more people shoot at you when they see you, and let's see if they're any good. Okay, that's we nat in 20s out here, buddy. All right, so we're gonna do that. 11 points of piercing damage to Navi. And then the third one is also a miss. Like it's a 9 to hit. So it's a nat 20 and then 2 big old whiffs. As you see these kind of beat up raggedy looking dragonborns, for I guess for Navi, you would know that these are the ones that were driving the cart into the city. Like at least one of them was. Um, as they go, they they have magic. Stop them. That's what you hear from the dragon. Uh, now that we're out of surprise, I will give you your detect thoughts here. You detecting Jiraz's thoughts. What he's thinking about is, why are you here? What is going on that you're here, and why are you with these people? And why is he then not getting the message not to speak directly if I'm trying to keep this calm? uh Kind of gave it away, and now I have to pretend to fight him. uh so as we fall into initiative order, first up is actually Dick Blood. As you see these three guys, like yeah, you see these three dragonborn dudes just like pop out of random places as if they're just like, "Hey, how's it going?" Um, out of nowhere, and they all like attack Navi, and now you just see them all, and it's the beginning of your turn. What do you want to do? Please unmute.
I'm gonna go up to the two dragonborn.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, yeah. You walk up, they go, "Oh shit!"
Go up to them, and I'm gonna take my dagger, and I'm uh I'm gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go rage mode, and then before doing it, then I'm gonna hit one of them with the dagger.
Okay, yeah, sure. Have some fun with that. That hits. Yeah, take 9 points of damage. Sure, no problem.
And then I'm gonna hit the there's two right by Nav.
They're hitting from distance, so they're like hitting from corners of the room more than they would be like up front. So you would be actually in front of one of them.
There's one,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then would it how long would it take for me to get to?
It's like you just fall off after the first 4 words every time.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Would it be possible for me to reach to someone else?
I mean, you can leave here, but this guy's still up.
Okay, so you know what? I'm just gonna stick by this one dude, and I'm gonna hit him recklessly with the dagger again.
Sure, no problem. I mean, yeah. I mean, what? Ain't nothing to say about that. Yeah, this guy drops dead.
Oh, brother, I'm asleep. That brother gone.
To do that to you.
Was that the dude that said they got magic?
Yeah,
Yes.
they got magics. Get rid of them.
I'm gonna take his blood and then wipe it in my.
What the fuck?
Then stare at the other dude.
Give me an intimidation check. Okay.
No, I'll end my.
Yeah. After you goes. I think it's them again. Yeah, it's them again. All right. Yeah. They go. After just seeing one of their guys just get just pummeled with ease with a fucking dagger, and then what you did afterwards is just like blood. Oh, I don't think we're gonna be doing good. He just killed Ralph in 2 hits. It's crazy. He just killed Ralph. Raof. Ralph. He killed Ralph in 2 hits. What are we ever gonna do about this? Boss, come in, help, boss. As he's like yelling at the top of his lungs for assistance, and he's actually they're actually going to attempt to run. Like, as they're both going to hop up out of their little hiding place and just like dash away. It does not get them out of the room. Like, with their 60 feet, it'll get them to like the top of the staircase, which is like 5 steps up. It's not even like a big staircase. You don't lose eye contact with them at all in the moments that it takes for them to run, but they're running to that one exit. Next is James.
Now, when you say they ran out the room,
They did not run out the room. You still see them.
I
I
still
said they.
see
I
them.
said they running up the staircase is like running up these like 5 steps, and like you could still see them as they go because it's not very high. It's like one of those rooms. It's like one of those like a room in like a house that has like some steps, but it isn't going up to a different level.
Okay.
Hate them.
Just the
So I guess
elevated position. Yeah.
the one in the back.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna point at him and I'm gonna say out loud, we still got some questions for you. I'm gonna cast good old vortex warp on him.
Sure. Let's see. 18. Okay. I mean, it's a good call. Like, it's a very good call. Um, Action. Anything else?
You've resisted my magic. That's the first time I've seen that today. It won't happen again, I think.
Dang.
Jack!
He has a robot too. All right. uh, yeah, I'd say you could. I say Jack could catch up. Jack has how much movement?
40.
Yeah, I'd say he could catch up to the backmost one, the one that's still closest to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a punch.
Yeah, go for it. Have fun.
Because why are you run? What's that? Oh, 13 to hit?
No,
Probably not.
no.
Yeah, I thought
Sorry. Yeah. Oh God. You can see Jack as well. He's kind of like starting to heat up. He's a little steaming up out down here as well. Slowly but surely. Not like taking damage or anything, but you can tell if you touched him, it'd be a little it'd be a little sizzle coming back at you.
so. If
Uh
I actually connected, hold on. We got some
if you
extra
actually connect.
numbers
We'll see. If you wanted to do extra damage, then it would have to hurt him too.
that I can take.
Yeah. But we'll see when we get there. Yeah. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Awesome. So next is actually Jiraz. Um, as he runs up to Navi, and he's like, "I have no idea who you are, but if you intend to cast magic in my direction, then you must pay." And he just starts swinging at you. Uh, with a self-imposed disadvantage. It's a 10 on the first punch, as you could tell, pulling his punches. A guy who is way more athletically gifted than you are is just like punching in slow motion. Just fuck. As he is looking at you in your eyes so intently, like, please, we need to get this right. And like he'll attack again. All right, yeah, and it's low enough to miss with his imposed disadvantage. There's a chance that even though he's trying to miss you, he's just good enough to just smack you anyway. Uh,
Like the good
yeah,
old
so
days.
yeah, just slap the ever living shit out of you and just fully just make you pay. Um, After him, it is Alsus.
Both the two guys that were running towards.
The exit, yeah.
Did they go? Did they go in the same direction?
They're kind of like one was closer to the exit than the other, so they're kind of in a line going forward.
I want to attempt calm emotions on the one that didn't get as far.
Sure. What do you need from them?
Attempt to suppress strong emotions with people, each humanoid within range. I have a range of 60 feet, but the actual thing spell. If
I'm,
a
I
creature
mean,
can
you could.
choose, uh huh,
I mean, you can if you're trying to catch them. It's a 20-foot radius, right?
yeah.
So you could catch both of them in a 20-foot
Oh
radius.
fuck, good. Then
Yeah,
I'll do that. So a creature can choose to fail this saving throw if it wishes.
which
Creature
they will
fails.
not.
Yeah, of course not.
Uh,
Choose one of the following two effects.
sure. Let's
Ah,
roll. Let's roll. It's a charisma save, right?
yeah, it's a you got a 13. 13 to beat.
First one succeeds. Second one fails.
Oh fuck that shit at second level.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good for 1 minute.
As the one kind of closest to the door, is the one that fails the calm emotions. And what happens to him?
It just says I could suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed. So I'd rather charm them.
Ooh, calm emotions. Or you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile towards. So they're not under any effect causing a target to be. They're not under any charmed or frightened effect at the moment. So you can use the alternative one definitely, which is basically they were hostile. This guy was hostile to you before, and you can make them kind of indifferent to you.
Then I'll do that.
Yeah, you do that, and he goes, "Why am I running? They're not even really hurting us." It's just like,
Exactly.
what's going on? Like, I mean, I feel like this is you get one of those like comical stops in place. I feel like this is a big misunderstanding. Like, he's just like stop as the other guy running from the robot. Like, just like, what are you talking about? um, uh,
Right? Yeah, I didn't make any. So I'm just okay. So I'm gonna take this chance to walk towards the. What's his name? I mean, I know we're initiative. I didn't know if I could talk.
I mean, you could talk a little bit, but we kind of zoom by it. It's like no like long drawn out or conversations like that. You can walk towards them. Walking towards them won't get you to them. Like you won't be like next to them. With 30 feet, you kind of be like on the stairs at this point at 30 feet, like two
That's
steps
fine
up.
because I'm just trying to. I'm trying to talk to the dude that's like indifferent. Like, come
Yeah, yeah. What do you want to say to him?
that's happening. Yeah. Huh?
What do you want to say to him?
Did he say out loud, or was his vibe just like giving off? Like, why are we running away?
It was more like it was more of a vibe than like a direct statement, as he kind of just like stopped and turned around and watching his friend run toward him. He was just like, where am I even running from? Kind of vibe.
I just walk. I'm just going like waving.
Oh shit! It's another Dragonborn. He just waves at you. He waves at you too.
Wishing my tail.
I didn't know we had friends. This is crazy.
Yeah. Right.
Navi, it is on you.
How close are the two guys to me?
About 40 feet.
All right. I'm going to take Ruinous End and launch it at the closest one.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
I'm gonna use luck on that one.
Sure. Absolutely.
Come on. That's better. 30-20.
That is.
Okay.
Roll me damage.
Now, am I using the 1d6 or the 1d8?
1d6.
That is a 3.
You get the extra damage though, so you get the extra piercing.
Was it my proficiency?
No, it's 2d8 extra damage.
2d8. Give me one sec. That's an extra 8, so 11 altogether.
It's fine. I mean, not fine. It hurts. Hurts quite a bit.
And now I have to roll, right?
Yeah. Give me a thing.
8.
Awesome. You cast Fireball with yourself as the center.
Shit.
Oh my God, Navi!
Yeah, you know, let me just kill myself real quick.
Yeah.
So let's see.
So
what is that? That's
20-foot radius as you're the center, which means anybody standing within 20 feet of you in every direction is going to get it. James? James
no, because
Dick.
I'm throwing the. By the way, throwing a flash of genius on that. I'm fuck out of here. Don't hurt me, please.
Yeah. What is your spell DC, Navi?
my spell DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
+7 for wizard and +5 for cleric.
No, that's your
Just
attack bonus, but your DC, the bigger number.
Oh, 15.
Okay, cool. So everybody, Navi, James, Dick, and Jaraz all have to make dexterity saving throws DC 15. Navi, can you do me a favor? Roll 8d6.
All right. Bye bye, Navi.
Also, Dick, roll your dexterity check with advantage. What dexterity saving throw with advantage?
Oh my god!
Okay.
That's big damage.
I am so sorry.
Are you?
So
Are you? Your character's wrecked.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, shit.
Dick, let me get the dex save with advantage, Dick, as well, and let me also get something for him. Okay.
Do I need to roll a dex save too?
Absolutely.
Oh shit. Woo! Nat 20, baby.
Okay. Fair enough. Awesome. Just make sure everything's okay. Okay. So if you passed it, please take 20 points of damage, fire damage.
Oh, I think I have resistance against fire damage.
Because you are raging, you do.
Um, that's still 20, right?
It's still 20, yeah. So everybody passes, give me that 20 damage. You love to see it.
Oh.
I am so sorry. So sorry. So sorry.
Let's see. Also, give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage, Navi. This is to hold up your detect thoughts. You drop it. Okay. So that happens. You see the Dragonborn who's like very indifferent. He's like, see, they're not even after us. They're after each other. And I believe the
Yeah, you.
yeah. As soon as you make the attack, it flies back into your hand as well. And obviously you get the ruin sent back. Awesome. But we're off to a great start. Off to a great start. Just know whenever he rolls a 7 or an 8, that will happen to you guys. So that's fun. Okay. Also, while we're here, what was I looking? Looking at something. Awesome. Okay. Bottom of initiative. With a lot of stuff going on in this room, especially with the fireball going off in the room, a lot of noise is coming from inside of this already hot room. Far off. Well, not really too far off. Couple of doors down. Deeper into a more of a cell of some sorts. We find our very, very, very large human friend, sitting in a cell, captive. Uh, People don't see you yet, Reinhardt. But if you do feel like giving us a description of what we do see as you sit in a cell, as you were a member of mercenaries for Comorda, and you were sent specifically um on guard duty in in the in the Rainbow Vineyards area, guarding, walking around patrolling in the estates with a group of other mercenaries who are now deceased. You find yourself the only person in this cell, roughed up, um, and you hear from room 2 doors down a big fiery explosion accompanied with screams and a lot of talk. What you do know is that you were on your patrol duty and you had overheard some how put this, overheard some talk of going into the mountains. You decided to listen into it a bit more, kind of, trying to make your goddamn money and doing what you're doing so you can return home without any incident, as you've done many times at Komorda. This is not exactly a foreign thing to you. But as you did, you were met with a human man of not as tall as you, but like kind of a similar stature, of a half dragonborn face and a male human face. And you were knocked out your company as well, overwhelmed by a group that have taken you in, hoping to get more answers out of you. And you hear all this. What do we see in this cell? What do we see in this cell? Tell me about your character.
You are going to see this absolute behemoth of a Caucasian man with black hair and two different colored eyes, one an ocean blue and another sort of sunnish yellow. And
Is there a 2000
this guy's
OC right now?
massive. Like this guy's 10'4", like 400 and some pounds of muscle, just in this cell, just staring this Dragonborn man dead in the face the entire time he's in there, just not saying a word.
Yeah, as you see the dragonborn guy who's like on guard in front of the cell, like he's peeking out the room door to see what's going on. And like you've also heard the yells like boss, boss, which has kind of put people around you in the dragonborns around you kind of in a stir of some sorts. As not too long ago you did see the boss like walk by, and you can hear those heavy footsteps walking back towards the room. Um do you call out? Do you say anything in the midst of this skirmish?
I'll wait till whoever's out there gets here. Until then, I am on my own. So I'm. Can I do anything? Or
What do you want to do?
I am going to examine the integrity of my cell, like the strength, like how weak everything looks or rusted. Like the
I mean, with you think if you tried really hard, I will say this, with the way that you're in the cell right now, you feel like you can escape. You feel like you can escape when you want. Just hasn't really been a good opportunity to do so because you're not entirely sure where you are and how far you are away from getting back. So escaping the cell might not be the best choice with all those unknown factors.
it is
But
to
if you
me.
want to, but if you are looking at the integrity, you're just like, yeah, if I wanted to, there's a good chance I could just break out with my raw strength.
Is there anybody else in the room?
Just you and this dragonborn that you're the one who identified this dragonborn in the room. There
Yeah, I know,
wasn't
but like I
before,
thought,
but now.
I thought he left. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait till he leaves before I plan my 007 escape.
Okay, so we'll do that. He will leave the room. He will leave the room. He'll get out. Yeah.
All right, so
As he as he kind of, you could tell he sees something coming from the room where you heard the explosion, and he's kind of running towards it. That's gonna be our initiative 0 for this turn, and we will head back to the top. Dick Blood.
Um, who who's everyone? How far is it?
Pretty far from you because you went to the corner of the room, so I'd say they're about 60 feet from you at the moment.
What type of furniture is around me?
Not really furniture exactly, but just like tools. It's more like tools and crates and things like that, which are all at the moment on fire. As that burst of magical energy came from Navi and fireballed everything around you in this small room as things begin to burn up.
Uh,
Jaraz included, who is not happy at all.
would there be like planks?
Planks? Yeah, there'd be a couple planks here. There'd be some planks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for an improvisation.
Yeah, go for it. Have fun.
I'm gonna take a plank with fire.
Okay.
And I'm uh I'm gonna run as close as I can to someone, and then I'm gonna fling it.
Okay. Sure. Give me an attack roll. Strength. Just a strength check, I guess. Because you
Should I
don't
do it
have
recklessly or just?
I mean, you could do it recklessly. Just know you don't have proficiency in improvised weapons.
Yeah.
So you it's just a strength check, straight strength.
Oh, okay. Also, do you just want me to do a strength check or?
Yeah, because you're not proficient in
Oh,
that, so you can't add your proficiency for the attack roll.
copy.
I'm on.
Oh, you said I could do advantage, right? Or
Yeah, let's go with advantage. Okay. Give me a D4 damage because it is an improvised weapon. We'll add your strength bonus to it as well. Yeah, so the guy who is closest, that's fucking funny. You like frisbee toss this plank of wood on fire. It spirals, look kind of gorgeous in the air as well as it's just spinning, and it cracks this dude in the back of the head, and he just falls to the ground.
Like fall asleep or like
He's gone. He's gone. Just and you just hear the sound of it would go ping 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 on the floor as it like as the other guy, the only one left in the room is still that very indifferent person who's just like, what? I thought we were all getting along here, and then like you do this. It doesn't seem right. He had so much to live for. Are you done?
as soon as he said that, Big Blood kind of goes like, "Sorry about that," and then nothing personal, kid. And he's gonna go up close to him, and then he's gonna, I'm gonna shove him to the ground.
You are not. You can't. You do not have enough movement to get up to him. Already made this apparent, which is why you're throwing the thing to begin with.
So I just sort of like looking at the other dude.
All right, cool. It's his turn, and he looks around and he goes, "I don't know why you guys hang out with this guy. This guy is a fucking asshole." Talking to the dick. He's like, "This is crazy," and he just runs out the room.
what?
The Dragonborns were next in initiative, so this was what he did after Dick went. It was just he just ran out the room.
Calmly exits the room.
I had to make sure I heard it right.
Yeah, it's not even like a panicked run. It's just like he feels he's like giving you this advice, like you guys shouldn't hang with him. He's such an asshole, and just like calm and politely walks out the room. um, I will say, Reinhardt, as you're in your cell, you see the guy who like captured you and put you here walking by the room as the dragonborn who left guarding you didn't like close the door behind him, so you're like watching people like scurry back and forth from your vantage point through the door. You see this man, the cloaked figure, kind of just like walk by your room in the direction of where you heard the things happening. As at least for I'm gonna get us out of initiative for this one, and so you guys can move freely, so it isn't as like rigid when we're planning what's going on next. So we'll do that. You guys are still in this room, and you hear steps coming closer. Does the person who's coming closer doesn't sound like they're in a hurry at all. Just calmly but very heavy footfall. Boom, 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 boom. You guys do anything to actually while you're there, I think Jaraz would see you guys planning, because I just assume you guys are going to be ready even if somebody walks through that door to fuck them up. um and like standing right in front of you, Navi, he's gonna go, um I think he's gonna like whisper to you, and we'll see if he does this as silently as he thinks he does. Okay. um it's probably best if you leave right now. Go through the tunnel. Take your friend. I didn't hear anything you said.
Oh, that's it. So I'm just whispering back. Why? Why can't you come with us?
There's a lot I get. And as he says that, before the steps even hit, you do see anybody else want to do something, by the way, in this time? Yeah.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on myself. I'm hurt.
Go for it. Yeah,
I just have my shield.
I think he's what is he gonna say? There is enough time for him to get something out. He's like, you being here can blow my cover. Go. Take your friend.
At that moment, I understand, and I'm just going to look at the rest of the party and just get out, go back through the tunnel. I'll look back at him. Don't get killed.
And you see, as hard as somebody can do this, he like punches himself square in the face as hard as he possibly fucking can, like knocking himself to the ground. You guys, do you guys agree? Do you guys follow Navi, or are you guys gonna stay put?
I'm already walking through.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking for everybody else what they're doing.
Well, I couldn't hear. I mean, I heard him like that.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like you couldn't hear the exchange between them, so it's like, what would you do if you couldn't fully understand it? Do you trust that Navi's making the right decision here?
I mean,
do I ever now? I don't know. But
that's
right
the thing. Like now, especially, it's kind of weird, right? Like,
yeah, it is.
We've been kind of trusting the decisions that happened and running away. We've usually run away. This is the haunted house all over again. We've gone through and used our energy to get to some place of intrigue, and now we have to run away after.
You could choose not to go. It's very simple.
I'm really thinking though.
I
Because
mean,
what would
it
James
is.
do? Because James is caught. Like,
Is this a we can't run from here moment? Like we're here.
it, it's not rather a can't, it's more a shouldn't.
Okay. If that's how you feel, I'm just telling you, just make your decision. Both both of them are totally fine. Both decisions are totally fine and valid here.
I'm going to hesitate.
Listen, they both converse. I mean, I'm already walking, jogging, whatever. I don't know what it is.
But
Depends. You look completely in your hands. Completely in your hands. We will rock it. I am prepared for either decision. I know what you want to do, Vontae. I know what you want to do. Follow your dreams. Do it for the content.
I have new character discovery. We need to know. Need to know. Look back at the exit, and then look back towards the doorway. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the doorway.
So okay, so you're gonna keep your eyes on the door. How long are you gonna linger? Are you gonna try to wait and see what passes through the door?
Uh, I'm gonna wait for if I'm the only one left in the room with him, then I'll do something. But if somebody stays with me, I'm just gonna keep looking at the door.
Okay. So who is staying? Who's staying? Who is going? Alsus and Navi are gone back into the tunnel to walk back. Uh, Dick, what are you doing? Are you ready to bring the fight? Are you ready to go hard here? Or are you looking? Or are you a coward? Are you a coward? Huh? Huh? The coward is showing in our supposed main eventer over here.
Oh,
See that? That's how they.
I mean, hey, it's my job to do this. I love this. If there's already conflicted, I'm gonna fuel the fire. So what are you doing? You see your friends go back through the tunnel. Dick, no one's explained anything to you about why.
I'm the only one in the room.
James hasn't left yet.
Uh, gonna go towards James and what's the plan here?
nope.
Oh, lightning, lightning.
No, I maybe. Actually, I'm gonna turn my head to the side. What'd you say? I'm gonna walk up a little closer. I'm gonna say it like a stage whisper. What'd you say to him?
Oh, you're going up to
Gerard?
Jiraz? Hmm. This adds a bit of it to it. I told him. Oh God, here we go. I told him, and I right before he finishes the sentence, the cloaked figure walks through the door, looking at you, looking down at a Jiraz who has kind of like knocked himself prone with his hit, standing over him. As you see this very burly, like big man with a half dragonborn, brass dragonborn face and a half human face, kind of like brown hair ish, like brown hair, kind of brown, a very like indistinct looking humanoid face with like these very pronounced, kind of like scarred, battle torn dragonborn side of him. Very huge, almost slunched over, big, very muscular person with a giant great axe on his back. as he walks into the room, and as soon as he walks in the room, Jiraz doesn't even allow himself to finish that sentence.
Have I seen this person before?
Never in your life have you seen this one before. But through your notes and what you've gathered, you have a very good idea of who this is. This would be Shireen Yabiz, the brass dragonborn man, basically, that you know is one of the Draconian Knights.
I will say that name out loud.
Okay.
Shireen, yeah, beast. Here I
Uh,
thought you were a legend.
It appears you know too much for me to let you leave here. As he draws his battle axe, he draws his great axe.
Hell no.
Just as he comes into as he like steps fully through the door, raises the battle axe. When you say his name, his face gives the impression that he is very shocked that you know who he is. And it gives him like a brief pause before he comes out and says what he says. You have surprised him with that information. And he goes, I cannot leave. And as he pulls his great axe out from the back, you see more of these dragonborn kind of soldiers like flooding into the room as like 6 more of them come in. Roll initiative.
I'm going to.
You guys can all roll initiative.
Well, now
Us too, even though we dipped out.
You're not far enough that you can't get back into this.
good, because that's what I was worried about.
Yeah. This is already Bing Bang is like spread out because just like everybody's processing stuff, including myself. But it is very much like a lot quicker in real time than portrayed. Jesus, I closed the tab that I needed for this. Fuck me.
Oh god.
Okay. Why is it doing this to me? Okay. Yeah, I think I found what I'm looking for. Copy. All right. Let's look back at these initiative trackers. Oh no. Oh no, my God. Okay. Let me roll for my boy here. Oh. Ooh, that's not good. What's his death? Okay. Oh, okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Okay. So we have James. Alsace. Reinhardt, you could also roll initiative. Okay. All right.
Foreshadowing?
Sure. then. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. I have initiative ready. Let's get it. Top of the round as the 6 dragonborn soldiers rush into flank Shaheen. Um, we start kind of almost like the way we should. If I play this in my head, this would be the way it would go. Reinhardt at the top of the round. As you've seen everybody pass by to this room where there was this ruckus. The coast is clear for you to do what you want. Are you choosing to take your time to do that?
I am getting out of here. All right. As soon as I hear everyone leave, I'm gonna wait a bit to make sure that they're all like, further away, and then I'm gonna just, boom, do my best to break out of my shackles.
Yeah, it's almost laughable, uh, as like this is all made for regular people, and you see it, you go, oh, now it's my time. And you kind of just burst the shackles immediately. You go, give me an athletics check as you get up to the door.
13.
I mean, yeah. So it is noticeably rusty. You could tell that that they are kind of relying on those shackles to be great, but you've already kind of taken all that in consideration. You basically just like Sparta kick this shit, like the door a few times, bang, and like the 13 isn't a measure of whether you can do it or not. It's just a matter of like how long and how messy it is when you do it. So you're just basically like kicking, and it's loud, like just this loud kick over, bang, 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 as you're like banging on this door. Eventually, just it like you don't even break it; it just bends and bends and bends and bends. And like you're a gargantuan like status as you kind of just like roll over it, the top of it, and you get out. Um, 10'4", just this massive, massive man
Yeah, I'm just
passing
gonna
by.
power walk out of my cell and look around. Is there like I'm guessing there's noise coming from where the main group is, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like to the left of you, where all this noise has been coming from, like your left hand side. So if you actually would have enough movement to like get out of the room now if you wanted to. Give me a quick perception check, by the way.
No, that's a natural one. No.
Uh, as you're looking around, you kind of is fucked up because you're like looking to see if you can find weapons. Like,
Yeah, where's my gear at?
not on you. That's what the perception check was essentially for, to find your gear. But you do not you do not find anything here of worth. I will say what you do find is maybe like there's like a set of keys, like key ring.
Just a random pair of keys.
Not really. It's like if you like very commonly they would like hang up the keyring on the opposite side of a cell. It's not exactly like out of the ordinary for that to be something that happens.
Yeah, I'm
The
guessing
thing
there's
is
some-
that yeah, the difference is they vacated the room and kind of left you alone. They're very sure and very arrogant. The people who are in charge of this aren't exactly the smartest. So you grab that and you could, if you want, you could exit this like cell room, the jail room if you like.
I'm gonna take a quick peek around to see if I can see anything of interest.
Yeah, you look down to what you know is like the main well, you don't really know anything about the layout here, but you look over to your left and you do see like down because you're 10'4", you have a very interesting vantage point of looking down towards people. And like, you could see over kind of in the far side of the hallway, you do see Shireen standing in the middle of the doorway, and you know that is the man who captured you.
How far away is he?
I would say he's a how far is he? Yeah. He's about 40 feet from you.
I'm gonna just. You're gonna see his eyes just glow almost red with rage as he starts charging him. Just goes, You dragonborn scum! And he's gonna lift his fist in the air and bring it down on the ground as he casts Earth Tremor. So
Awesome.
he's gonna move 30 feet so that he's 10 feet away, and then he's gonna use Earth Tremor and.
Okay.
Alright, so.
What's the save?
Good question. Let me find out. Earth Tremor. Dex 13.
Dex 13. As everybody in the main room, you feel like these like tremors on the ground come over, like violently shaking the doorway where this person is standing. And as he goes up and says, "I cannot allow you to leave," you feel like his legs give out from under him as he is knocked prone in place. You see like this big man fall from the tremors as he does with a 7 on his dexterity saving throw. Does fail. He's a very strong man. Dexterous, not really. Does it do damage as well? Pretty sure. Earth,
So what?
Earth, does Earth Tremor do damage?
Yes,
Or
1d6 bludgeoning.
Yeah, give me your 1d6 then, so I can start keeping track of this motherfucker's health.
3.
Sure. Okay. Reinhardt starts off correctly with the way you're supposed to be doing this. That's a good one. I don't think I've ever seen anyone come out the gate with Earth Tremor before. That's a first for me. But
Wow.
yeah, I was like, nobody uses that spell. But it's very fun.
Is the earth, is it loose earth or stone? Is the floor loose earth or stone?
It is not loose earth. It is stone.
It becomes difficult terrain until cleared within a 5-foot diameter portion, requiring at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Awesome. Yeah, no problem. Shouldn't be an issue, but might actually come into play. As you've done it like right outside the doorway leading out, so running away is going to be a big kind of bit weird. Okay. Next up are the Dragonborn soldiers who showed up. As they rolled pretty fucking high. This is also gonna be so fucking so funny. Oh, and I also have to roll for Jaraz. That's hilarious. Okay, so technically next is going to be Jaraz instead, and he is going to. Let me see if he can do this. He's going to badly pretend like he's incapacitated, as he's gonna do whatever he can not to like be involved in this fight. Yeah. So it's like it's a performance check, and he doesn't. Let's just say he doesn't roll well on it. Like, but that's gonna be what he does. Soldiers come in. Um, Alsis, 2 of the soldiers are gonna come up to you, with short swords in their hands, and they're gonna start hitting you with the like dragonborn kind of like hit you got going on. First one is gonna miss. Second one is a 16. Does a 16 hit you? Yeah, Alsis, you.
Yes, because the armor class to beat with 6, right?
Yeah, yeah. Take
Yeah.
5 points of damage. Ha, slashing.
Alright.
Yeah, 5.
Can't hear you.
Uh, take 50.
5? Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So great. 2 more are gonna have their short bows out, and they're going to attempt to attack James. There too. So we have a 12 to hit and a 21 to hit.
4 spell slots. I'll take the damage.
You take 7 points of piercing damage. Okay, and the last two are going to. Last two are going to go up to Jack. They're going to go up to Jack because Jack is still here above the staircase, so he's technically the closest one to everybody. Yeah. So for Jack, okay. So first one's going to be a 13 to hit. Second one will be a 17 to hit.
Provided it's a creature other than the defender. Does deflect attack count for itself?
No.
Then the 17 hits.
Read deflect attack for me.
The defender imposes disadvantage in the attack roll of one creature it can see that it is within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against the creature other than the defender.
Yeah, so it has to be anybody but you. Yeah, that is 8 points of slashing damage to good old Jacko. Yeah, and that's gonna be their turn. Next up, we have James.
Shireen, the legend on your ass like this, and you bring your lackeys? This must be no cool's doing. I see no other conclusion. Now, are you gonna stand on your feet and show me the legend that you are like a man? So I take out my sword. Or you just gonna sit there on your ass like a bitch?
You have your gun in your hand.
I have a sword in my hand.
You will see in due time. Trust me, you will understand who I am by the end of this.
And nothing I said has been untrue by your silence. You're under somebody's orders. Big no cool, I assume.
No cool. Where did you hear the no cool name from?
Calther and Dokul? My bad.
Yeah, Calthrin. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, that's not a name of one of the one of the dragons here. He doesn't respond.
Interesting. How could I damage him from this position?
I mean, you're free to. You can shoot him. From where you're at, it would be at disadvantage because he's prone.
Yeah.
A range, or
Am
you
I
could.
close enough to?
You never went closer to the steps last time, so like if he's in
No.
the doorway, he's pretty far from you. At this point,
Yeah.
you would have to. There'd be a lot of traffic to get toward him as well. You would pass by
Yeah.
literally all the other skirmishes in order to get to him. So
Yeah.
you can either you can
Oh,
either attack at disadvantage, or you have spells obviously, or you can yeah.
I have an idea. I forgot. On the way to get here, I changed my all-purpose tool to Eldritch Blast. I'm
That
just
is
gonna.
something you did do, which would also still be a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Oh, it's a ranged attack, so that's still disadvantage. Oh, so it
Yeah,
doesn't really
yeah.
matter.
No, it's not just
I'll,
weapons, it's any ranged attack.
I'll just shoot. I ain't
Oh.
going over there.
You asked him to meet you in battle. You're not gonna go see what's up. You're not gonna shake with him.
I'll stand right here.
All right, give me that attack with
I'm
disadvantage.
playing
Then.
that. I'm playing that good nooch.
Nooch.
Got a fireball from across the street.
Yeah. All right. Give me your attack with disadvantage. Oh no, that would been so.
25 to hit.
You still hit. Look at you. Look at you. Okay.
Let's do it again.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a miss. All right, cool. We get out of here with that. Weezy out of here. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, super miss.
Yep. Well, that hasn't worked my
You're not gonna move forward. You really don't want to get in the middle of this.
I'm not. I'm telling you, it's good news.
I'll keep my range. Fuck that. Alsus. You have
Oh
two.
wait,
Are you done? No, Jack's turn.
I wanted. Oh, Jack's turn. Yeah. So Jack's by the stairs. Oh,
Jack.
I'm gonna throw a
Yeah.
punch on one of the guys
Yeah.
that's
You got
closest
it.
to him.
You got it. You got it.
Heated Jack punch. Uh,
That will hit.
yeah, that's plus a lot. Plus 8. So I'll
Yeah.
get this.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Oh damn it! I rolled another d20. I mean to do that. It really does 15 points of damage. No, I'm just kidding. It does d8 plus 3.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah. 8
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, you got it. As you like punch one of these guys, it's like fuck.
Cool.
All right,
That's it.
Alsus, your turn. You're currently flanked by two of these dragonborn soldiers as you're standing like in the middle of the staircase, like you're almost getting up there, like 3 steps up in this 5-step staircase, and like people and like they've like stopped you. They kind of standing in front of you to stop you from going fully up. As they go, what are you doing, Alcis?
Said that there's two people
Yeah,
at the top there.
yeah, that's top of the staircase. They're like on you, like they're currently attacking you.
Let me know if I can actually do this. Can I do Guardian of?
Oh boy. Uh, yeah.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
like making sure I don't need anything extra because I was looking at components. I'm like, as long as I don't have,
Let's see. Let's see what the Guardian of Faith requires. Uh,
I mean, it lasts for like 8 hours.
it does.
Why would it? Fuck it.
The Guardian. Okay. Yeah.
Want to make sure I can.
You can absolutely do this. I suppose any creature hostile to you moves within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time. A turn must succeed dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 damage, half. So
I won't
60.
lie. I feel like I'm reading a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It does. It does. It is pretty much. You are kind of summoning a Yu-Gi-Oh card. First and foremost, what does this Guardian of Faith look like? As you tribute as you tribute a 4th level spell slot and you summon Guardian of Faith, like what comes out?
You know what? I want my Guardian of Faith to look like Cord.
Guardian of Faith looks like Cord. Okay, this is interesting. So you top deck your Guardian of Faith, you slam it down, and I want to know whenever she casts Guardian of Faith, we're gonna get like the Yu-Gi-Oh hologram effect of, of it like being summoned as it goes, and it comes up, and you see this huge, kind of like what you would think Cord looks like is like this celestial Viking. Basically, he looks a lot like you would imagine Thor would look. In this case, as he is like that, and he's like Zeus in Thor armor. Basically. As this fucking yeah, and this giant fucking beast comes out, and being that they're already within 10 feet, we will do the dexterity saving throws. First one fails.
Oh, great
Second one,
slap.
second one absolutely fails. Second one.
What were the rolls?
So the first one was a 10, and the second one was a 3. So the first one was like, you could have got him, and the second one was like, we're fucked. We're done. We're done right now. As how would your guardian cord strike down these people? Describe its attack.
So, Cord Stormlord takes from his back, takes a nice shiny shape looking thunderbolt. Goes jab jab.
Yeah, and you hear the like the crackle of it each time. Dick, this is like you're not really sure what to make of this. This is very weird. You're just like, that's cord, but um this is very bad as you see these guys are a bit more hefty than the first guys you fought. So they're not dead, but they look very bad after that. As like they're basically fry like just like burn coming off of them from the thunderbolt. And like
And they took
this
full
silent
on.
guardian is just weapon.
Sorry, and they took on full on damage.
Oh yeah, they both took 20.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
They
Cool.
took a flat 20. Just eat this 20. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a funny ass spell. I've been meaning to use that one. It's fun. Yeah. Anything else as you're kind of like standing in front of them with cord like behind you in your only monster slot for this Yu-Gi-Oh game?
I'm just kind of like staring and but like Cord with his like bolt.
Yeah, very Sagat arm cross going on right now.
But the
uh,
thunderbolt is like right here because it's like ready to dealt
exactly.
damage for the next ready.
He has at least one left, considering how much damage you can do max. Yeah. Um, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's it.
Dick, it's your turn. It
you
is
fall.
your turn. So there are above the staircase. There are two of these dragonborns with short bows. There are two dragonborns that are currently standing under Cord the Stormlords, kind of avatar-ish thing that you're seeing here that Alsis made that look mighty hurt. And there's two more standing in front of Jack that are hurting him as well.
I'm gonna go where because in front of those two he attacked.
Say that again?
Oh, so I'm gonna go where but you said one is attacking Jack, right?
Yeah, two are attacking Jack.
Okay, so I'm gonna go help Jack. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go for
go he's gonna take out his sword and then he's gonna sort of do pose with the great sword.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh,
Go for it.
and with that, he's gonna go rage mode.
You got it.
I'm
Mark off.
assuming that it left.
Yeah. It left before. Just mark off another one of your rages.
Yeah. So he's gonna go rage mode and he's gonna take out his sword and he's gonna look at the two dragon boards attacking Jack. And he's gonna say, I'm assuming I killed your brothers earlier for begging for their lives. So like, and he's gonna recklessly hit one.
Yeah, go for it. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
And then he's gonna with my second attack, he's gonna slice the second one.
Okay.
Sword as well.
Yeah, that also hits. Oh boy. Okay. Fuck me. All right. Yeah. Is that all?
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you come down. You join Jack in the fray. Your your inanimate friend just as you just cut him up. Okay. Finally, it's Big Boy's turn. He rolled very bad. He rolled very bad on initiative and got fucked in the first one. But we'll see if
You know who I imagine this big dude as?
who
Lost Brotherhood.
yes, not that big, but yeah,
Well,
I
wait,
get
describe him.
yeah, just very heavy man. dense, and armored, very much armored. As he it's his turn, time to go into his bag of tricks. He's going to use. Oh yeah, I can't do it yet. He's gonna use half his movement to get up. Uh, let's see. Not too many tabs open. All right. And he's going to stare you down, James, but knows that he is pretty far from you at the moment, taking into consideration who happens to be the closest to him. It would be Jack and Dick. Would be the closest to him technically. As you see him kind of begin to vibrate in a way, as you see like this vibration coming off of this like pulsating vibration just continuously, and you kind of see this essence coming off of him 15 feet away from him, as like a silhouetted version of himself appears. Everybody give me a history check.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, bro. This nigga is about to mess us up. I'm so mad.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
It's only one.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, for Reinhardt, you've heard of an ability like this. You know it does not originate within the confines of the Empire. But you've seen it, especially during your military days. Certain skirmishes between yourself and the Kryn dynasty. Some people had shown themselves to have the ability to kind of create duplicates of themselves, like shadowed duplicates of themselves, um, before. And you, to your best knowledge, that's what this person is doing. For everybody else, you've already met someone who's been able to do something like this before. Back at the Trial Forge, especially, you guys would know, your teacher, Alsus. Amon had the ability to do something similar, except he did his with his fire heritage. He was able to manipulate the smoke that he emanates into a silhouetted person. We're seeing a more standard version of that here, as like this kind of shadow silhouette noob cybot looking thing that is a direct replica of Shaheen is showing itself here. Awesome, cool. Uh,
I didn't want to remember the fucking.
yeah. Uh, hmm. Let's see. Okay. Uh, as he's moving forward, as he's getting up, he's basically doing this like effortlessly as he's standing up from being prone. Uh, he emanates the, we're just gonna call it the echo because it's just simpler language, because that's exactly what it is. As he is, his echo is gonna be 15 feet and is gonna walk another 15 feet to engage with both Dick and Jack there. And he himself is going to take his own the rest of his movement, which is another 20 feet up, um, which is not going to get himself in melee range. But our our echo here is, you see, as it reaches for its like shadowy great axe, goes up and it starts hacking at Jack um, here. So we're going to get, how many attacks was that? Look back at the sheet. Look back at the sheet. A lot. All right. Like, that is a 16 to hit. Okay. Finally get to roll d12s. Never get to roll d12s. Taking 10 points of slashing damage on the first hit. On the second hit, he's gonna roll natural 20. 24 points of slashing damage on the second hit.
Gone.
That
And
was all that was left.
wait, seriously?
Yes. 24 exactly was all that was left.
Oh, just be honest. I don't even know how much health that defender has when it starts. But
42.
okay, and a last hit at Dick, who is completely, I can't see him at the moment. He seems like he's having a bad time. Distorted Richard is going to take a hit here. And that won't hit because that's a natural 1. So that is a failure. Yeah, so that's gonna be his turn. And yeah, we're gonna end this with it's Navi's turn to end initiative.
So what? So I hear everything. I come back into the room. What do I see?
I mean, you see everything that I described. you see literally first of all, you see the avatar of Cord the Stormlord standing over 2 Dragonborn soldiers that are currently engaged with Alsus. You see Shireen there and an echo of Shireen currently engaged with Dick, as you see a broken down Jack standing right next to him. You see 2 short-bowed Dragonborns in the corner of the room, and you see, yeah, I think that would be it. All your friends are around, and Jiraz is playing. He's faking that he's knocked out.
How close is Shaheen to me?
From where you're at now, I'd say probably 65 feet.
All right, so I see all this happening. So what I'm going to do, so it's James Dick. I'm going to cast Bless.
Sure. Who are you targeting?
I am targeting. Who's within 30 feet of me?
Within 30 feet of you right now?
Yeah, I want to, or I could use my movement to get in a place where I could get, Alcis, Dick, and James.
You could definitely get James. James is the easiest one. He is the one like farthest back with you.
Okay.
Yeah, you could get your targets. You can move around and get your targets for sure.
So I'll cast it and I target them.
Absolutely.
That is my turn.
I mean, Bless is awesome. Like, Bless is very good. Back to the top of the round, Reinhardt. You're closing ever so quickly in on this doorway.
All right, so like, how far? Who's the closest? Who's just the closest to me?
Technically, it's Shaheen.
All right, so I'm gonna stay on him then. You're gonna see him close his left hand as it slowly starts to shake violently, and his veins bulge up as it increases in muscle mass. And he's gonna run towards Strahim.
That's
Shaheen.
Yeah, he's gonna run towards him. You bastard! And he's gonna hit the air as it cracks, and he's gonna cast Thunder Wave at 2nd level.
Okay, awesome. Okay, I really like this.
Yeah, it's a con save for 13. And everyone within a 15-foot cube has to make it con 13.
Yeah, he passes it. He passes it. That's a
And it's
23.
3d8 thunder damage.
Sure, give me 3d8. You'll take half.
12.
12. Okay.
No know what? Nope. Bonus action. I'm gonna action surge, and I'm going to hit him with another thunder wave. This time at first level.
Okay. I
13.
love it. Love it a lot. Passes again. 22.
Mm-hmm.
Get him.
Hold on.
11.
11. Cool. 5. Not bad.
That's it.
I mean, like, you guys are seeing at this point, like, definitely Dick can see this like gargantuan man like on the other side of the doorway, like throwing fists so hard it sparks electricity. Like just like this concussive force. But like you could tell he's actively trying to knock Shaheen off his balance. It's just not working. As he's just like keeping his center of gravity whenever it comes, but it is hurting him as you see him just bang bang bang. So I think from where everybody's standing, you'd probably be the only one in the party to actually see him coming, but just that's just letting you know. Jaraz is going to try to improve his play for his turn. All right, and it's a lot better this time. Dragonborn soldiers. They're not the smartest. So bow guys going after James again. So you're just gonna have 2 more arrows running your way. Yeah. That's a 14 to hit, and that's a natural 20. Getting a bunch of them today. um 11 points of piercing damage. Uh 2 more slashes toward Alsus for these very, very, very hurt Dragonborn soldiers. That's a 9 to hit on the first, and a 16 to hit on the second. I'm eating today 7 points of slashing damage.
How much did I? Is that
You took 5 last turn and 7 this turn.
okay?
Yeah.
Double checking because wow, I feel like I'm starting to do gallery. What happened?
Yeah, you just starting to like you get rid of it. And then there's 2 more of these Dragonmore soldiers who are standing in front of Dick Blood, who are going to take attacks at him with advantage because you went reckless. Mm-hmm. First hit is a 22 to hit. That will be 4 points, which basically you take 2 points of damage. The second one will be an 18 to hit, and that will be 4 points more after you subtract the damage.
Okay. Yeah.
So we believe in quality chip on this side of the board. Nice chip, good chip, quality chip. We're here for all of it. James.
How far is Shaheen from me?
You still haven't moved. Well, okay. So he's a lot closer now. Like he would be 55. No, he would be 40 feet away from you, and the echo would be 35. No, the echo would be 30.
Doorway. So you can estimate about 30 to 35 feet per turn.
Yeah. There isn't a ton of space in this place.
There isn't, no. Like
this isn't like a wide open, like, hey,
yeah.
we have a lot of cushion here. This is like the opposite of Odeslo, where there was like plenty of cushion before the toads came. No, he's already here. Like
Yeah.
it's happened. He's here.
Guess I ain't going home, huh?
Which okay.
Gonna engage with the closest enemy.
You got it. There are the closest enemy to you would be the dragonborns that are on Alsus. You can start swinging at them. They look pretty rough.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, actually, before you do that, because they ended their turn there, we need to do dexterity saving throws to see if the guardian of faith smokes one of them again.
Wait. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because it
Well,
says it says the first time that it does that they come in that it does damage. Can it do damage to the same thing twice? And it's just what it takes. It doesn't say that.
it just says any creature hostile towards you that moves.
I'll ask you this because it's a
For the first
fourth level spell. If they were to stay in your range by the end of the turn, do you want the guardian to go after them?
Hell yeah.
Okay, we'll just do that. um,
We're gonna just cross out for the first time, right?
yeah, it feels like a weird limiting thing for something that is only going to do 60 damage at fourth level. It feels very limiting to just be like, it's only going to hit him once. Womp. Well, the first guy failed and he gets absolutely deleted by this thing.
I mean, you are the DM. It is at your discretion.
Yeah, I want to power up this spell. I feel like it's kind of underpowered when I read it. So I want to add a little bit more to it.
I mean, yeah, because it's already like against it. The one mark against it is having the 6 damage spell. You're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
drawing. You're just drawing it. I mean, I can see if you have like a lot of guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come towards if they're gonna see a big ass figure.
It's a
Whatever.
it's a very weird spell. Might have to take a closer look at that one because I feel like I can make some more adjustments to make it cooler. But yeah, the thunderbolt that he's holding in his hand just goes down, and it's just like a smoke with like the ash pile, and that's all that's left. So yeah, there's one dragonborn in front of Alsa's at the moment that you can go up and start swinging at. He's not looking too well for the world right now.
I guess. 26.
Yeah, sure, barely hits.
9 points of damage.
You cut right through this guy, like just however you want to cut through him. I would say.
Or maybe.
Just kind of like after the smoke poof disappears, there's a blade that goes through the smoke.
Yeah, all right.
Right,
Awesome.
right through his chest.
As you find yourself, yeah, two dragonborns down. Shaheen's still waiting at the top of the steps. Like, sure.
Then I'm gonna turn, use the rest of my movement to get as close as possible.
You got it. You're now up the stairs. Like, standing face to face with this guy. You're just like, la la la.
Do I
Like,
have another attack?
you're not on him. No, you don't have enough movement to get in melee.
Okay.
Dick, you currently have a lot of problems. There are 2 dragonborn soldiers on you. Shaheen is on you, and his echo is on you as well. 4 people surrounding you. You're surrounded on all sides. You can't move from where you're at.
Can't move.
You can't move. You are thoroughly surrounded. Like,
I got a question.
actually, no, you have one direction to move. Shaheen's a little farther back. He's not engaged yet.
So I'm just near the dragon boards, and that's I see.
You're near the dragonborns, and the echo of Shaheen is on you as well. Shaheen is 10 feet from you himself.
Okay. Do I? This is out of question. This is out of character. I mean,
Go for it.
we have our magic items.
Yeah, you do. Absolutely.
The ones we bought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Digba sees the cord avatar,
Mm-hmm.
and he sees Reinhardt going crazy with lightning. So
Yeah, it's just a lot of weird shit going on. You're just like, this is your kind of vibe.
I'm gonna take out my steel share.
Okay.
Oh,
There's this glimmering like steel chair as he whips it up two-handed.
And then is it possible to move like 5 feet away?
You would, yeah, you can move 5 feet away. Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna move 5 feet away and I'm gonna run and sort of like a baseball pitch. I'm just gonna like throw the steel share towards the shadow and the three dragon.
Yeah, two of them. Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw it towards them.
Okay, cool. Uh, forget what we're doing here when it comes to rolling. Okay, so
Yeah, recklessly.
yeah. So you're throwing it at them, right? Yeah. Unmute yourself,
Yeah,
please.
I'm throwing.
You
Yeah,
throwing it
I'm
at them?
throwing it.
What command work do you speak to your steel chair
Uh,
as you throw it?
he's gonna say gonna say this um he's gonna say for the glory of
For glory of cord.
glory of Cord, yeah.
And as you throw it and like it spins, it said that for the glory of cord, it the steel chair is gone and just like this, it turns into complete pure lightning as it zooms through all three of them. Um, okay. They fail. Give me damage. It's 4d6 lightning damage.
46 just hit the damage, right?
Yeah, just hit the damage. Let's see. Hold up. No, not that one. That's just give me 4d6 damage. Because basically you're not actually hitting with it right now. You're actually using the other function of it, which is to throw it in, which is to turn it into lightning and like hit everybody in a line. So just give me
4
4d6. Yeah.
Oh, 4D. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I hit it. That was deep.
No. Yeah, so you should be able to see d6s on your screen when
Yeah.
you look up the dice. Yeah, just click until there's 4 of them and then click roll.
Okay. I think I'm doing something wrong. I don't. Yeah. Is it D4? You mean or?
No, it's d6.
Oh, D. I got you. I'm sorry.
Okay, you rolled 1d6.
Oh,
Technical difficulties. Now you rolled 1d4. Uh, can someone roll me 4d6, please?
well,
James, you got it.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, we're gonna take Dick's roll. 18. Sweet. Okay. As the lightning goes through all of them, the echo disappears. The one of them straight up dies, and the other one is left pretty much on death's door. As you kind of smoke them in that sense. It's very bad. Uh those two are gone. Okay, cool. Yep.
And that'll be it.
Did I skip houseless? I might have skipped houseless.
Yes.
Yeah, you got go
Oh,
Alsus. Go Alsus. Go.
I thought I already went because you were asking about like the guard spirit
Oh no no
guard.
it is your turn. I'm sorry about that. You get to go as well. We'll just switch it for this time. That was my fault.
Do I still have my guardian, or did he just like heal his last
Yeah, he
hit?
he did his 60. He racked up 60 pretty quick.
All right, I just wanted to make sure since one of them got turned to dust.
Yeah, yeah, that was the turn to dust. It was the last. It was the last 20. Yeah, yeah. All right. So you have no dragonborns currently engaged with you. You see Dick just violate the echo and one of the dragons with his steel chair. And there are still two more dragonborns in the corner taking pot shots with short bows. Other than that, you see this big ass half dragonborn dude rocking, looking crazy.
Damn, I didn't think this through
That's fair.
because I thought because I didn't expect that to happen. All right. To keep going. Can I? I would love to cast at get the third level spirit guardian.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. What do your
We,
spirit guardians look like as that they circle around you? Spending the big cash, I see. The big spell slots.
I'm just trying the right and not destroy home.
Okay, yeah, you
Or
can
wherever the
definitely
fuck we are.
okay, yeah. Yeah, no problem.
You know what? Bahamut. They all look like
Just mini platinum dragons circling. It looks like House of the Dragons, but they're just all the same dragon.
damn right.
The blue eyes white dragon to keep the Yu-Gi-Oh motif going. It's just all around her. The hologram effect comes up again as Alsus is sponsored by Kaiba Corp, which is funny because Kaiba does wear a platinum coat.
All of them have 1,500 attack points.
Ding. Yeah, you have your guardians. Are you gonna try to like move closer to the enemy so they could do something?
Yes.
Yeah. With your movement, you could definitely get into the field of the one dragonborn that's left. As when you get up here, you do see the fucked up James on the floor, just crash and burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. And you will designate your targets as pretty much just your enemies, right? The enemies that you see here.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I designate creatures to be unaffected by it.
Okay. So
So
you're
rather than
designating the
rather
party.
than choosing okay, I'm choosing people to attack.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what it's asking.
So I assume you're
Means
just
yeah, the
choosing the party. Okay.
party.
Sure. Love it. Like, yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Uh, is that
Out
your
of
turn?
character, Reinhardt is not.
You haven't seen him yet. Like you can't
Yeah,
you
I wanted to
technically
make.
aren't in a position. Yeah, you aren't in a position to designate him, which will be fun
I
later.
mean, I don't know who he is.
You don't
I
know.
don't know.
You
Yeah,
don't.
exactly. That's why I'm wondering, like, what you are gonna do.
It's totally reasonable. Totally reasonable.
So, all I know, all my characters, is that my party be unaffected.
I mean, yeah, like it's not your
Yeah.
fault if something goes horribly wrong.
Oops. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
As you move into the area of this dragonborn standing in front of Dick, um, roll me your 3d8. I'll roll a saving throw. It's a wisdom save, I believe.
Yeah, wisdom 13. Wait, yes.
That's a failure. That's a 7.
Let's see him.
A 7. It's very feast or famine over with these dice today. It's like, hey, you hit a lot, but then it's just 1 and 5.
10 damage.
Yeah, he didn't have much left. He was getting fucked up.
What does I have?
The mini the mini Bahamas just like like they circle around him. And, like they all like dive down at once. He's like, oh no.
Mommy?
Anything but the god of dragons. And takes the young man down. Sweet. So just for the record, there are 2 more dragonborns that just have short bows, and then there's Big Baddie over here, and those are the only 2. Those are the only things that are left in the room that are hostile. Okay. Is that your turn?
Double check. Yeah, so that was my movement. That was. Yeah.
Okay. Shireen's turn. He is going to just walk directly into your spiritual guardians. As he comes forward, so you can roll your 3d8 as well. One more time for this, as he will roll a wisdom save. He will save, so you'll take half of this. Which is natural 19. He actually doesn't have that great wisdom, but natural roll.
Dude. Roll a 14.
Takes 7. Just nice. He's
Don't
the one
forget,
getting tipped out.
hey guys, don't forget you got the D4 from Bless.
Yes. For attacks and saving throws. Yes. He's going to stand face to face with Dick Blood. As you see this have.
Would he take 11 then? Take 11. Because I rolled 14.
He takes
half.
It takes 7.
7? Oh, okay. Oh. Well, oh. Okay. You talk about plus 4 on the rolls.
Yeah. Bless
Okay.
has nothing to do with what's going on here. He's just reminding you for future. Yeah, so he's going to get into melee with you, Dick Blood, as he once again kind of extends his essence as the silhouette of him kind of lands up behind you. And he's going to take a swing with his battle axe on you. You did not go reckless last turn, so this will not be an advantage. But he will swing at you with a mighty.
I did win reckless.
No, you shot out your steel chair. That you didn't roll an attack for that. They rolled a saving throw.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 18 to hit. Gotta go back. Oh no, that's the wrong die. What am I doing? Oh boy. Okay. That's 13 points of slashing damage. Divided to 6. Yeah, by 6. On the first hit. Second hit. That's going to be a 15 to hit. 15. That's going to be 8, 13. It's going to be 6 more points of slashing damage after the resistance. And third hit. That's a 24 to hit. That's going to be 7 points of damage after the resistance. That you take there. And he's going to use one use of his Unleash Incarnation to attack, to have his Echo attack you an extra time this turn for a 4th attack. Natural 20. like, 17. That's 26 slashing damage reduced to 13. And that will be his turn. This clear die with the ghost ship inside of it, fire. like rolling it all night. It's been cooking.
So show me that die.
Cool. I don't know. Without my backlight, I don't think you can really see it clearly. But yeah.
That's
I can't hear you with your muted self, Vontae.
Bro, I'm about to get cut.
I'm about to, oh, he in X Games mode. Yeah. So that will bring us to Navi.
Bum, bum. How far is Shaheen from me?
Definitely move 35. Move 30 feet since.
I'm going to cast Mind Spike at 3rd level.
Sure.
That's a
what is
Wiz 15.
Wisdom fisting? Kind cool. Let me roll it first. That's a fail.
Cool.
Okay, so roll me the psychic damage. Well, you have this knowledge. Can't become hidden from you. Invisible. It gains no effect. Sure. What does this? What does this look like from you?
So Navi just looks at Shaheen and just with this disgust in his face for Shaheen for everything that he's doing to his party, and Navi's eyes just go void again. It's as if it's an endless pool of just darkness, and you just see like a phantasmal image of a raven just leave from my body and connect straight to his head.
Yeah, that's what you all see. A quick tear of blood comes down from Navi's eyes. Navi's eye as chemocraft in full effect right now. As he is, you can tell your friend is not having a good go at things. He's not actually not feeling too plus ultra over there on his side of the court. But yeah, 16 points of damage. That's good damage. Yeah, you guys are doing fine. It's true. You guys are doing fine. I swear I'm not lying. Reinhardt, unless Navi has something else to do.
And then I'm just going to flip him a couple birds and just say, "We got it."
Okay. Reinhardt, you are now in a position where you could burst through this doorway if you wanted. You're right there.
That's exactly what he is going to do. He is going to shoulder. Wait, no, the door's not closed, so he's gonna bust through it. So yeah, he's just gonna run in through the door. How much movement do I have left?
After you run through the door, you probably have like around. I mean, I'd say you were like at the door. I'd say you have about 25 feet left after you get through the door.
And how far away is Straheen?
25 feet.
You are just going to see him smash his hand into the nearest wall as it once again starts growing in muscle mass, as it looks like energy is being drained from the wall itself and going into his arm. As he pulls back, and there's just this giant ball of just energy as he launches it and casts Chaos Bolt at 2nd level.
Oh, okay.
Super soldier ass nigga. He's just going crazy.
Wow. I'm glad you nailed that immediately. That's exactly what they're looking at.
Is an 18 hit?
Is that an attack roll from you? Or you say, yeah, okay, give me some attacks. As you guys, everybody in here, sees this 10'4" human looking man burst through.
Boy. All right, so let's see.
Takes 2.
So he's going to take 2d8 cold damage, and somebody else is going to take cold damage too, since I rolled 2d8s with the same number. So somebody within different creature of your choice within 30 feet. So who's within 30 feet?
Is a creature?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Of your Are you trying to attack?
If it has to be a creature, then you could target one of the shortbow guys because the echo doesn't technically count as a creature.
All right, yeah, I'll target whichever looks weaker.
Yeah, go for it. For what, D6, you said? Yeah, have fun. That's hilarious. You roll like doo-doo damage too.
It says make a new attack roll against the new target and make a new damage roll, which could cause the chaotic energy to leap again. So,
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So you roll 2d8 again.
Oh yeah, because you got two of the same numbers
Man,
for the chaos roll. Yeah,
good
awesome. man.
lord.
I always forgot that works. I always forget how it works.
Let's see, that is an 8 and a 3, and I can choose which chaos energy I hit him with. So...
You have to roll. You have to roll a new attack roll for this one, though, right?
Oh, that's right.
You,
My
have,
bad.
you have to see if you hit. Yeah, so just go with it to hit.
That's 19.
And what type of damage is this?
So 3 or 8. So he is going to take fire damage.
Fire damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's toast. Like, that's a lot of damage. As what was the first bolt's damage? It was cold.
Yeah. And that leaped to another guy, and
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. So, what you guys see as this man runs through the door, huge, giant-ish kind of person. He runs through the door, takes his hand, and like smashes into the stone wall, rips it off, throws it. As he throws it, has like this chilling nature to it as it pops onto Shaheen's head, and in the spark of it, it kind of you see like a magical ricochet off of Shaheen, like fly over to one of the Dragonborn soldiers, and it changed from chilling to like pure flames, stronger than the first shot was, as it engulfs one of the Dragonborns in flames, using this like pinball technique of sorts.
Is that why the
This room just keeps getting scorched no matter what. Like there's just fire everywhere. This would be a good time for you. Look of confusion on everybody's face. Nunny is an apt description of what we're dealing with here.
Like, what?
Not put my weapon
That's
down.
it,
What the
yeah.
fuck was that? Yeah, great turn. Take inspiration for that one. You can take inspiration for that, Papo. That's 3 consecutive turns of fucking awesome. Like, of just what we're looking for here. Around these parts. I love it. Like genuinely loved it. That was awesome. And as of course he leaves as Leviticus and comes back as an even taller person, of course. Yeah, anything else? Or are you good?
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking sure. Okay. Uh Jaraz is chilling. As he hasn't even looked up to see who's winning. Like, he's kind of just hanging out. Self-preservation. All right, so there's just one Dragonborn soldier left in this room. Gonna take a shot at Reinhardt. Seems like a pretty good look for this. A 16 to hit.
On who?
You.
Yeah, that hits. I don't have my chainmail on.
You take 8 points of piercing damage as an arrow goes into you. Is this like a panic shot? Like, what the fuck? Oh, he escaped. Like, he's out. He's free. All right. James.
So how close am I to
If you want to get to
Shaheen?
him, you could get to him. You're about 15 feet off. Well,
How far away am I from Navi?
Navi, you have not moved, right? You
Nah, I haven't moved since I cast
This is
Bless.
the first one. Yeah, so you cast Bless. Navi's probably like 20 feet from you.
Just gonna extend my arm out, cast Sanctuary.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Bonus action sanctuary. You got it.
Bonus action sanctuary. I'm just gonna walk up, take my 2 attacks.
On Trini.
Yep.
All right. The most unsure attacks ever. Natural 20. So, okay. Uh, what's your damage die usually for your attack? It's D6.
D6.
Yeah.
Just roll me a D6. It'll be max damage plus whatever you roll on this D6.
Okay, let me just clear it. So it's out of the way here.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's boy. Yeah, 6 plus 6, 12, 16 points of damage on that first hit as you get him directly where you want him. Boy, okay.
I'll go for another one.
Yeah, that's not heavy.
As you
wait,
come with
hold
like,
Hold on.
oh wait, that's true. That's true. Nope.
I can't flash a genius. That's not an ability check.
As you like come with your first hit, and like you hit him head like perfectly. You try to go for another one, and you see him just like block it with like his gauntlet. It's like block it there, and you're just like, huh? Well, when it comes out as he's like not twice in a row, as he looks extremely focused on you.
Chaos Bolt.
Now that you finally reached into melee with him, you have now got his attention. Yeah,
get his attention.
Your turn. You are very close to this man.
Okay, good. I need to. With my spirit guardian, right? Because I still have.
You do still have it.
Yeah, it's like concentration up to 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
I want my little blue eyes white dragon.
It will on his start of his turn.
All right, cool. Then I'll just wait on that.
I mean, you still have your action. You can still like
Hell
cast
yeah.
spells and stuff.
If I cast a spell though, wouldn't that?
No, only if you cast another spell with concentration will you drop this one. 5e is a lot more generous than other systems.
So the guy, the big dude is like right in front of me.
Yeah.
Like right in front.
10 feet. 10 feet from you. Not right in front. He's like one. He would be like one square off, like 10 feet from you. Yeah.
All right. Just to be sure, is there anyone else that's like nearby? Like
Define nearby. The only other person is just this one. Is just this one bow guy that's in the corner right now, other than Big Boy, and he has his echo that's right next to him. His echo is 5 feet from you. His echo would be like in melee range with you, because his echo is not a creature. It's not affected by the spirit guardians. So
you said there's still one more guy in the corner.
One more guy in the corner. Yep, there's one more guy in the corner. You can.
And that's not the one that's within 10 feet, or is?
No, it's not the one within 10 feet. The one within 10 feet is the big boss. He's like right over you. Yeah. So what do you want to do?
I want to move in 5 feet closer so that I'm like within 5 feet range, and I'm gonna do thunderclap.
Awesome, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that. That's a save on his behalf, or are you
saving throw? Gotta pass a 13.
For what's that?
Constitution.
He fails. Give me damage.
Oh.
Rolling natural 2.
Oh. 9 for damage.
Okay.
Nice.
I think it's time. He's looking kind of rough.
Hey. Got enough.
I mean, the last battle, you guys were like begging me for that indicator. But right now, after that thunderclap, looking kind of rough.
Oh man.
Kinder.
He's about to drop a QTE. Why's the music change? Oh no.
What does that mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
His
Looking
health
kind
bar
of.
was red and now it's orange. What is going on? Oh no.
This is when the Elden Ring music reaches phase 2. Like the chorus start coming. It's just like, you're like, what is that? I don't like that tone. Like, what's going on here? Yeah. But he has officially been dealt half of his health bar. Hooray! Right? Right? Moment to celebrate. Okay. All right. I thought
I
everybody
just
beat
hope,
that.
I just
Okay.
hope I'm
Dick Blood is on you.
Okay. I'm next to the shadow guys behind me. Right?
Yeah, Shadow Guy's behind you and Big Boy's in front of you.
Big boy's controlling it. Lead the shadow.
Sure. We'll go with that. Yeah. That's what you understand from, you would think. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is two very neat. I'm going to take my great sword and stab, recklessly attack, stab the stereo my great sword.
You can stab what? You can stab Big Boy?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Let's have some fun. You got to throw your steel chair around. Now it's just every single fight, Dick is gonna use like 3 different weapons in a fight. Like Dick and Leviticus were very good for that. It's just like we're gonna use all the weapons in our toolbox right now. It don't fucking matter. uh yeah, cool. Sheesh. Okay. All right. That's a solid hit.
And then I'm gonna go for a second attack. And both of my
Like,
hands are with the sword,
yeah.
but I'm gonna headbutt him in the face.
Sure. Yeah. Let's have fun with that.
An arm attack recklessly.
Okay. 21 hits. Yeah. That is funny. Boy. Yo, I think this is the first like high armor class guy that you guys have had no trouble hitting. Right? You guys had no trouble hitting. For all the weirdness of it, like nobody's missing. Like there's really not a lot of missing going on in this fight. It's just a lot of people just, it's hands. It's just hands the show, pretty much. Which to me is very funny. Um but yeah, you know what that means. That's cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think I can do lay on hands. You know.
No, that's a whole separate action. Um okay. It's his turn. Um still still looking at James. Um okay. First of all, he has to take 3d8 damage from Alcis's spirit guardian, so somebody can roll me a 3d8 right now. He does pass the save, but I just need a 3 d8.
I got you.
Okay. Takes 4. Awesome. Did Dick leave,
man is
or
a
is he still here?
workhouse.
Because this might be relevant to him. Oh yeah, I realized we didn't take a break. Like, my bad. I usually try to make sure we get one of those.
Nah, this is a combat session. They ain't got no time for breaks.
I think that's the where when you do actually have time for breaks. Like, I would argue the opposite, but as long as everybody is chilling, I see a lot of refreshing beverages all around. But yeah, I just need Dick here to see if he's going to take an attack of opportunity because Big Boy is absolutely going to walk your direction. Well, actually, James, you got in. He doesn't have to leave anything. My bad. Yeah, he is going to. He's going to take a swing at you, James. A 24 to hit.
I'm gonna throw up shield, even though it's gonna hit through, just to be on a 23 armor class for all the rest of these hits.
Okay. All right. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Come on. Come on. Come on, hold on. It's a read Flash of Genius one more time, just to be sure. Saving throw. I'm gonna Flash of Genius myself. So that's let's look at the rolls one more time. So 10 and 4, 19 total.
That passes. You are not knocked prone by his trip attack.
Can I like illustrate that in a way? Like
Go for it. Illustrate it for me.
almost it's like a combination of James like reading, doing like math in his head, like, okay, so he's trying to trick me. The centrical force on that. All right, so I need to place my feet here, and then you see the bless. It's kind of like water that's just weaving the steps and moving his limbs right in the path of where he needs to put his feet. So he stands perfectly in place. Almost falls, but doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. You're it's funny because you do all of that and it's graceful while you're still getting hit with the axe. And you take 16 points of slashing damage from that.
Yep. That's a good one.
As he winds up for a second hit. Yeah. That's a 23 to hit.
23 matches.
Give me another strength saving throw.
Well, let me just see if this works with me. That's 16. Let's take that away first. Okay. Let's roll the dice again. All right, let's roll the dice again. Can't use my reaction, so
Yeah, you're going prone.
Fine.
Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Yeah. So as you're knocked prone, you will take 14 more points of slashing damage.
That's so funny.
As like the sweeping of it, you kind of just fall on your back, and like with one more, he kind of winds it up, and he's gonna go back down for the third hit.
Smile on my face as I have one hit point. So if you hit,
oh no! Wait, this will be your first time going down, I think, in this. Since the Kobold house at the very beginning of the campaign, I think this will be your first time falling. He misses. With advantage, he gets a 14 with advantage. So no, you live to fight another day. as Shaheen turns his attention promptly to James, knocking him on his ass and taking him down to 1 HP. Um, that will, as a bonus action, he is going to use second wind.
Oh my god, I thought she was about to be like, unleash incarnation. Kick him out, he's down.
Well, unleash incarnation doesn't take any actions to do.
No!
It's just uses that he has. Thank you for reminding me. I was going to forget about it this turn.
Had to play it fair, you know.
Okay.
Echo Fighters.
He's going to use another use of Unleash Incarnation to take a fourth strike at the downed James to try to put him out. And this time with a 26 to hit, the echo kind of mimics the vertical strike that Shaheen has, and like with the axe going through your stomach, you fall unconscious.
So it's not doing 52 points of damage on the Oberon. You're not.
No.
Okay.
It's not just
sure.
it's not just like you're not dead. Like,
Like,
that would
this man is
be
done.
that would be fucked, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's his turn. Navi, you're up. James is bleeding out as he is down.
Wish there was something I could do.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah, no, he has the half orc ability.
I didn't read machine. Could I have a relentless endurance stat?
Sure. Does it auto work? Or you have to?
Hold on. Screen. What's going on? I want to scroll. Dang it. Hold on.
Let's see. No, you just have 1 hit point still. You don't have to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You are a blow that would have knocked out any man, including yourself on most occasions, as you see like an axe gash like through your chest after you were put on the ground. You seem blurry at this point, are still barely conscious and still gripping the weapon. Navi, Navi, is your turn.
There's still 2 up or just big guy?
It's just no. There's still the guy in the corner. I think everybody left him alone, sadly. Guy in the corner. One guy in the corner that's not really a threat, and then we got Shane, who is like 1 round in your friends. Like,
how far away is the guy in the corner from me?
From you, he is 60. He's close. He's roughly 60. Yeah.
All right. So perfect. I will cast command at 2nd level.
Okay.
And I will target the both of them. And
okay.
I will use Portent on big guy. And the other one has to make a Wiz 13 save. And he big guy gets a nat 1.
Okay. Okay. Guy in the corner saves. But not one for big guy. What's the command?
Sleep. Pretty much, I just want him to fall prone.
Okay. Because sleep implies a lot more than that when you say that, which would not be in the parameters of the spell. But yeah, if you want him to fall prone on your turn, he will do that.
And that's that. And I'll just start. I will start walking slowly towards the big guy. And I'll end my turn.
Sure.
Going down.
Okay. That is totally fine. Reinhardt.
All right,
Gotta-
so
you've made this big entrance, and the big guy just doesn't even pay you any mind.
fine with me. I mean, hey, as long as I'm not the one getting hit. You're gonna see him do the same thing. He's gonna drive his hand into the floor, pull it back out, massive energy, chaos bolt at first level.
Sure. You attack.
Let's go. 23.
Yeah, that's it.
And that is going to be 6 and 7. So he's going to take poison damage, which is on a hit 2d8 plus 1d6, and he's taking poison.
Okay.
So what do I roll? Do I have to roll anything after that, or did he take damage?
No, he just takes damage.
All
That's
right,
fine.
all right. And I'm going to bonus action second wind.
Sure. Yeah.
And that'll be it.
Okay. Um. Okay. I think guy in the corner is going to take a shot at Alsus. That's a 19 to hit. You're going to take 8 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. This is to hold up concentration on your Spirit Guardians.
You said I got hit with 9 damage.
I think I said 8. 8 points of
8.
piercing. Yeah. Just need a con save. If you roll under a 10, your Spirit Guardians drops.
Ooh.
Okay, you're good. All right, you're fine. Okay, that's his turn. James.
Shield to the ground.
Dig it into the ground as you pick yourself up.
Yeah,
Gerard,
pick myself up.
Gerard's still playing dead.
All right.
Not enough. All James says is not enough. So I'm gonna raise up, attack again.
Okay.
Use half my movement, gets to my feet. Swing! Like,
Say that again.
I'm going to use half my movement, rise to my feet, start swinging.
Okay. Yeah, go
23
for
to
it.
hit.
Ooh, 23 to hit. Hold up. This is fun. Um 23 to hit. He's going to use his reaction to swap places with his echo. So your first attack will hit his echo instead, and the echo disappears.
Swap sides. Go
Yeah.
another attack.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
That will hit.
Set.
Okay. All right. Yep. As you hit him square, it's like everything you got. Just putting your whole back into it. Every swing is just one blood like going down your armor. As at this point, you're technically standing over a dead Jack with the positioning that we've been in.
You see, like, James is just kind of swaying after that. Just kind of muttering to himself. So, let's check what's going on here. Just be sure. Oh, that is a concentration. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
As long
Uh,
as I'm awake, Sanctuary still goes on Navi, I think.
that is true. Let me read Sanctuary real quick to see if the command broke it.
Oh wait. Harmful spell.
If the warded creature makes attack or cast a spell that affects an enemy creature, Sanctuary is down.
Okay. I still have a bonus action then.
You do. You do have a bonus action.
Cast on myself.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You got it. Absolutely. Alsus. How's the sandwich?
Oh my god. Fucking necessary. I was starving. I was hoping we didn't go into time. I guess. So the sandwich.
It's initiative time. Still got a guy in the corner. Big guy's right in front of you. It's pretty.
Still.
Still.
Big guys in front of.
He took damage from your guardians last turn. When it was his turn, you were just away, so he had somebody else roll the damage for it.
But didn't he switch places with his echo?
His echo is 5 feet from him, so he's kind of like still in the same area.
God. All right, I'm gonna do word of then, unless I have to move in closer.
No, you're good.
All right.
Word of Radiance.
Yeah, we're
What save is that?
gotta roll a Constitution.
Yeah, that's 25. Constitution save. Yes. He's kind of just big chilling, standing in the middle of it.
Like, never played. Guess I can't do anything else.
Take your turn.
All right.
Those hurt.
Oh, the dude in front of me is asleep.
No,
That's not. Oh, okay. He's still looking at me.
he's still next to you.
And then the shadow behind.
Shadow's gone.
Oh, okay.
Just him.
Um,
Just him.
this whole time, it's like Ronda Rousey, so he's going to he morphed to Ronda Rousey, so he's just gonna morph back to regular Godcock,
Okay.
and then while doing that, he's gonna like sort of like lay hands.
Okay. All right. How much?
All of it. Uh, 5.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
That's your action.
and then he is going to have the shadow dude recklessly with
Can't
sword.
attack when you use lay on hands. Those are two different actions. They're not the same action.
Oh, it'll be my second attack.
Laying your hands on yourself isn't an attack. Once you declare that you're laying your hands on yourself, that takes your action. You're using the like use a feature action basically, and that's different from taking an attack action. You get an extra attack when you take the attack action, but you've taken a different one.
Oh,
So
okay.
you no longer are able to attack for this turn. So you get your 5 hit points back. um,
I'll just stay.
Yeah, your rage falls, by the way, because you didn't attack. Yeah. Shaheen goes, falls prone, ends turn. Navi, go.
Get him.
I will. He's prone, and I'm gonna keep. So I'm gonna walk up to him, and as he's prone, I'm gonna use the spear to stab him in the neck.
Okay.
Do I get any advantage since he's prone?
You absolutely do.
17.
Misses.
Um,
Misses, yeah.
I will use my last luck.
Quite literally the first time you've missed anything on this guy. Like for the most part, like a couple slashes that were clearly bad, but this is the first close hit that you've missed.
I'm gonna use my last luck point.
Okay.
And that didn't do anything better. Never mind. I'm done. I'm just gonna stay there and look at him mischievously.
Yeah, like you point the spear down and then like it doesn't pierce his armor correctly. Like chink.
That's what COVID. That's what COVID does.
That's what COVID do.
And I'll end my turn.
Awesome. Reinhardt. Back up top with you, big dog.
All right, so Strahim's the only one left, right?
I think you guys still haven't handled the weirdo in the corner. Kind of just been there, like absolutely chilling, just vibing. As like this complete war has been going on in the center of this room. He's just been like just chilling all to himself and shit.
What do I do? Chaos Ball. I'm doing Chaos Ball again at first level. That's my last first level spot. So here we
go. Oh, okay. Also, just roll me the 3d8 for Shaheen's turn because he's still in your Spirit Guardians. He passes, but let's see what he takes.
24.
Because it's a Chaos Bolt, it will be with disadvantage because he is prone.
13.
That'll miss.
11.
Takes 5. Okay.
I'm done.
All right. Yeah. Just keep in mind, if somebody is not prone, anything that's ranged will be with disadvantage. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm a bonus action convert. How many sorcery points can I convert into spell slots?
Okay. We're doing meta magic. Copy. Let's see what we got here.
This guy.
Who is he?
Like, could I expend 1 and get a first level back, and 2 and get a second level back?
No. Two sorcery points will get you a first level spell. 3 will get you a second.
Looks like I'm burning 3. I'm getting a second level back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Back to this lone dragonborn guy. He's gonna attack James. Ugh. 22 to hit.
Shield. Just gonna.
Oh, actually, first of all, hold up. Before you do that, because he has to do the wisdom saving throw because you have sanctuary up, right?
Oh yes, my bad.
Yeah. He does not pass. Well, he rolled a 13. That doesn't pass your DC, right? So he has to pick another target. Yeah. So you keep your spell slot. He's gonna hit Alsus instead. That's what he's gonna do. I'll roll new because I think it's new. Yeah, I'll just say it's new. Ah, what do you know? 22 again. Alsus. You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to roll another con save for your spirit guardians. Man, this is the most valuable grunt of all time. Mans is out. He's outside. Spirit Guardians goes down. Okay, the tides are turning again. Yes, sir. James, it's on you. One hit point left. He's prone in front of you. Look around next to you. Navi's by your side trying to stab this fucking big dude. You see the behemoth standing behind him, continuously taking shots at him. Fucking weak at the knee, shaky legs, dragonborn soldier shooting arrows from the corner. Alsus has a bunch of arrows in her. Like,
James is going to take his sword, raise it above his head, and sheath it. Start walking backwards.
you're gonna walk backwards?
And walk backwards.
He's
There's
going. He's going to take an attack of opportunity from prone.
Can he do that? Is that a possible? Is that
It
a
will be.
possible thing?
It'll be at disadvantage for him
Because
to
I
do
actually
so.
did not know that. Fuck it. Nope. Rewind time.
If you want to change it, you can change it. Like you can
Yeah,
change
I was like, if I still get the. I thought because he's prone, I thought he would have.
let me
attacks opportunity.
double check that. That's usually how I run it and how I've seen it run. But
Because
let me.
if he does, then I'll just take my 2 attacks and
Yeah. No,
cry
we
about it
will.
later.
Yes, he actually can take attacks of opportunity while prone.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna stand my ground. Um. Hmm. How do I want to stand my ground? Is the question. Because I wanna I wanna pull a Dick Blood and use 2 weapons in the same turn.
The GTA cheat code, switch them out.
Yeah.
That's
Because this guy in the corner is starting to piss me off, shooting off shots at people.
He didn't
That's
hit you, but you know he intended to hit you.
Yeah, I don't like that. Can I shoot him?
I mean, duh. It's always an option to shoot him.
Yeah. How far is he from me?
About 30.
30.
He's
And
like
I'm
in the
using.
corner of corners, just like.
Man, if you don't. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that hits. How do you kill the most valuable grunt of all time?
I'm like, drop the sanctuary. Son of a bitch. Bah. Shoot him in the
You see him.
stomach.
He does like the generic gangster movie death. It's like arrow flies into the air. It's like bows like when the guy just like drops their gun and shit. It's just like his bow just flies up everywhere. Yeah, like blood splatters on the wall behind him.
Fucking bozo.
Rest in peace, bozo. you, you won't be missed.
Just gonna calmly put the gun away.
Okay, yeah. Give me a
calmly.
Oh, can I work with advantage because he's down?
You do work with advantage because he's down.
Much better. 20.
Okay, that will hit.
A clean 11 points of damage.
Awesome. Sweet. starting to, he's drawing blood from him. And he's like, he's getting hurt out here.
Oh, we got one more round of cheesing. But that cheese lost us. That cheese cost us spirit.
Yes, the grunt got the guardians out. You know the vibes. Are you finished?
Bonus action sanctuary. I'm gonna keep cheesing.
Okay, yeah, no, I get it, I get it. No, you're at 1 hit point. I don't blame you at all. If you're not cheesing now, then when? Like when are you doing it?
Please don't hurt me.
Alsus, he's prone in front of you. Guardians are down. Chips are on the line. This is where you make your money. This is it. What's the play? James sweating in the pocket right now. Just completely in the pocket. I like this.
Prone.
He's
Hasn't
prone.
moved at all because he's sleeping.
Well, he's just prone. He's awake.
He's awake, staring, hating.
Yeah.
Feeling
He was magically compelled to go prone. He's on the verge of getting back up right now.
Okay, I was gonna ask, like, how much time has passed? How long?
It's been 1 round since he went down there. Like once it gets on his turn, he will stand up again.
Great. Can I please do?
Say that again. Spiritual weapon.
I want to cast spiritual weapon.
You absolutely can
second.
cast spiritual weapon. Yes, spiritual
Hell
weapon
yeah.
can. What is your spiritual weapon? Look, the hologram effect happens again. The Yu-Gi-Oh hologram shows up.
The open palm, getting ready to like smack him.
Mm-hmm. So the open palm. Here comes the giant fist, kind of thing.
Yeah. Since he's prone, I don't have to like roll for anything to like hit or. Right?
I mean, you have to roll an attack to hit him.
Oh yeah, because to make sure
Yeah, you gotta roll an attack.
prone. So does it change it?
It would give you advantage.
Thanks, because I would love that.
You need it. You'd absolutely need that shit. Looking kind of not so good.
Yo. Oh, the 20. And I got me a 25.
Roll me your, what is it, 2d8?
Yeah, 2d8.
Yeah, roll me your 2d8 and we're gonna add 16 to it.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. So it's like 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You still have your action. That was your bonus action.
Damn. Okay. I wanted to ask about. All right. Yes. In that case, can I do prayer of healing to heal Jane?
Oh, you already cast
Actually,
a spell this turn? You cast a leveled spell this turn? So
damn. So it doesn't.
yeah, you got cantrips left as actions or anything that's just a regular action, attack roll or whatever.
All right, cool. With my big shield, I would just go.
Sure. Give me an attack roll. I don't even know how to do this. So
would it count? It's not an unarmed.
It's technically not a weapon. It's armor technically, so to attack with it is a bit wonky.
All right, I can like my random ass scimitar that I still have it.
Oh, the dirty ass scimitar from session 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll with that with advantage. Let's go. If you take this like gnarly ass scimitar out.
It's an 18 hit.
That just hits.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I would have been great.
Roll again. You do have advantage on this. Roll again just to see if you crit. There's just I'm about to say there's no way. Roll me damage.
go with my crusty ass. I got it.
How do you want to do this? Alsis, how do you want to do this?
Um, damn, I was about to be real.
Has a maximum of 142 health. After the crit from the spiritual weapon was at 3. Like, literally.
At 3.
In most cases, I wouldn't ask people to roll, but you legitimately have a chance not to hit 3 with that roll. So I was just wondering, because if you roll a 1 on the d6, he lives. So, Alsis, with your crusty ass scimitar that you pulled out from the very beginning of your adventure, when you first started coming down, what do you do to this guy?
My crusty ass. Stab him like in right here in the neck where the juggler is at. Just in there, like not even like this, like a slash. I just go.
Yeah, as you can see, you see the magic is like worn off, and he is like his will to fight doesn't waver, and he gets as he's like on his way back to his feet, the open hand spiritual weapon slaps him, and you feel like that blow kind of force him back down. And as he like forces himself up to like almost directly to his feet, as he's reaching his vertical base, shout out to wrestling, he gets stabbed with this scimitar that is just like rigid and like jagged in ways and crudely made. Um, for all like the pristine kind of weaponry that Alsis does have, she has like this incredibly fine bow, this shield that is just unique as fuck and looks amazing. It's this gnarly ass scimitar that pierces his jugular, and you feel the man go limp on the end of it. And as he does go limp, you see his form change from a man that was half dragonborn, half person, to a full brass dragonborn, dead on the floor.
My eyes get a little watery.
As the body falls to the floor, heavy, a silence hits the room. You all like look around and the fighting is stopped. That's where we're gonna end the session today.
Bitch.
Damn, I wanted to fall to my knees and say, Draconic, you can sleep now, brother.
I
Yeah.
almost just like I don't know, hurt my beautiful laptop.
Yeah. Well played, party. Really well played. And a very different look. A very different look in this one. Like for sure. I fucking love Reinhardt's fighting style. I love it so much. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. He's like a earthbender. he's like an arcana based earthbender. It's very fun in a way. Like just using like the natural energies around them, just fuck everything up. He's like very environmental. I love environmental fighting. I love
The
it.
Avatar.
The reactions during the whole fight, you're just like,
This guy's different. Yeah, the dust settles, and you have defeated another draconian knight. That's number two down. As he is a very fun character to play, to fight with, because fighters are kind of fun, and it's fun to not have a magical based guy that just comes in and just fucks you up. And boy, it would have been quite the turn if he actually got to go again. It was looking, it was gonna be quite quite fun. There's no way he was gonna win, but he would have went down swinging for sure. Um, couple of crits, a lot of big damage, big damage all around, big damage all around. And a lot of like even the chip damage too, like the chaos bolts and stuff like that didn't do like ultra amount of damage, but them shits add up, bro. We're not dealing with thousands of health here, so like, like when we reach like 143, he's not super beefy. He's not like the Knight Gaunt that you fought in this in the forest. That's just the worst thing ever to fight. um, uh, Not as bad as that, but still rather formidable. And I loved it. I love the imagery that I was getting from this fight for sure. I loved it all around. And I love Ivan. Your comment is like, I wish I could do something, and then your command one to fight, which is just like the funniest thing to me.
I'm just happy that I'm able to cast command without it failing now.
Well, you needed somebody who understands your fucking language, and you'll be okay. I mean, there might be other reasons why they can't follow your orders, but he wasn't in one of those situations.
True,
So,
true.
yeah. But yeah, that's cool. I love that. James got the shit kicked out of him in this one as well. Love that. Love that. Like, in my opinion, that was like a gritty, like James last stand kind of moment where he's like, I know I'm gonna lose, but I ain't gonna look away. With the swords in hand, he put the gun down, bro. That shit is fire. Dick's in the pocket at like 4 people surrounding him. Great fight all around. So we're done for the night. If you have stood with us for this combat, it was rather delightful for me. And if the Draconian Knight is done, what's the real threat here? So we'll talk to you a little bit later. And guys, you level up. From that, Draconian Knight means level up. We're level 8 in this hoe. So that's gonna be a big boost for a lot of you here. I know that. Another reminder, I don't know if we're gonna be playing next week. Because I think I'm going with John to buy a suit for a wedding. So that might be next week. I'm pretty sure we're doing that next Saturday because we got to get that soon. But I have to double check. I'll keep you guys notified. And of course, if we're here next week, you guys will see us. So until next time, as we see what else is here in wherever we are in Comorta, what did Jaraz know? See you next time. Goons and Goblins, everybody.